This video will review hydraulic brake bleeding for the Reservoir tank style Shimano brakes using the Park Tool BKM1 hydraulic brake bleed kit. This is an older generation of brake from Shimano that has no bleed port screw at the lever. See the procedures for bleeding the current Shimano bleed funnel systems at the brake playlist here. Brake bleeding requires a thorough technical knowledge of the braking system. If in doubt, or if your procedure is not working, contact the brake manufacturer's website for their model-specific information. It is important to always use the appropriate brake fluid for the brake being serviced. Never use a DOT fluid for brakes designed for mineral oil. Conversely, never use a mineral oil in brakes designed for a DOT fluid. Mixing fluids can cause damage to the components and lead to brake failure. Additionally, you should never share bleed kits between DOT fluids and mineral oils. You may also want to anticipate any advertent spills and drips on the floor. Dispose of any fluid in accordance with your local waste disposal authorities. Typical tools and supplies for this procedure include the BKM1 hydraulic brake bleed kit from Park Tool, appropriate mineral oil for the system, hex wrenches, a number 1 cross-tip screwdriver, 7mm wrench, Park Tool piston press PP 1.2 tire lever or cone wrench, clean rags, isopropyl alcohol, toe strap or zip ties, safety glasses, and gloves. We're going to use the Shimano model BRM535 to walk through the procedure. Remove the wheel. Rotate the bike so there is a consistent uphill travel from the caliper to the lever. For front brakes, this position is fine. On rear brakes, the bike may need to be tilted. Lower the stand if necessary. Remove brake pads from the caliper. Reset pistons back into the caliper body. Install brake bleed blocks between the pistons. Hold the block in place using the pad retaining pin or screw, or even a rubber band. Remove the cover of the bleed nipple. Attach the syringe holder above the brake caliper. Rotate the lever as needed so the reservoir tank is level. Now prepare the syringes. Find the hose with one threaded end and one open end. Thread this onto the syringe. Slide the hose compression sleeve over the end of this hose. Leave this syringe empty. The second syringe should get a hose and one adapter. The adapter is used as a weight. Select any of the adapter pieces. Fill this syringe over half full of brake fluid. Eject the air from the line. Place a 7mm box end wrench over the nipple at the caliper. Push the hose on the nipple and secure with the sleeve. Install the syringe in the syringe holder. At the lever, locate the 2 screws holding the reservoir tank cover. Loosen and remove each screw. Pull the cover from the lever. Gently lift and remove the diaphragm from inside the lever. There should be some brake fluid below this rubber diaphragm. Loosen the caliper bleed nipple 1/4 to 1/2 turn. The system is now open. Use the syringe with fluid and fill the reservoir tank close to the edge. Now slowly pull the plunger at the caliper syringe to draw the fluid through the system. Keep watch at the lever so you do not drain the fluid and allow air to enter the line. Pull the lever occasionally to help work air through the system. Keep adding fluid from the lever syringe until most of it has been drawn into the system. With the reservoir full, stop adding more. Secure the bleed nipple at the caliper. Pull the lever to maintain pressure on the pistons. Hold the lever to the handlebars with the strap or zip tie, or have someone hold it for you. Quickly open and close the caliper bleed nipple once. Pressure will be lost at the lever. Remove the strap and re-pump the lever until it feels firm again. Repeat one more cycle of opening and closing the caliper bleed nipple. Tighten the bleed nipple at the caliper to about 4 Newton meters. Remove the hose from the bleed nipple and install the bleed nipple cover. Remove the syringe and holder from the bike. Test the bleed by squeezing the lever. It should feel firm. At the lever, top off the reservoir one last time. Now install the diaphragm. Have a rag handy as you will displace some fluid. Install the cover and cover screws. The cover screws will only get a mild torque, no more than 1/2 Newton meter. Clean off any excess fluid from the lever and caliper. Remove the brake block and clean up any fluid. Install brake pads. Install the wheel. Pull lever repeatedly to bring the pads to the rotor. Recenter the brakes as necessary. After bleeding, remove hose from syringe and remove adapters from the hose. Let the hoses drain. Make sure any hose clips are open. A little remnant mineral oil in the syringe is not an issue. Otherwise, the syringe can be taken apart to be cleaned at your discretion. Thanks for watching this repair help video from Park Tool. We're constantly adding videos and articles here on YouTube as well as our website at parktool.com. Please give this video a thumbs up if it helped you out. And of course, subscribe for the latest content from Park Tool.